Night, career 29-7 and 6 against the Bulls. Can you kind of explain, is it the atmosphere or the withstanding rivalry against the Bulls that really fuels you over here?
Well, it's always great to play in this building. For me personally, I just try to make plays happen for my teammates, and tonight was another one of those nights. I mean, we're in a really good flow, and my teammates was carrying the load, and just try to implement my imprint on the game at any time of the game.
Brian, could you tell us how you feel about the Buckeyes not being able to get into the playoffs this year?
I mean, obviously you want to, when you're a historic program like Ohio State, you want to put yourself in a position to be able to compete for a national championship. And we had a tough break in a couple of losses that we had this year, but I think the committee did a great job with the top 4 teams that they picked, and we still got a bowl game to close out a great season for us.
Ron, you've been on teams with winning streaks, long ones in the past. What's it like when you guys are clicking like you are right
now? We're just in a good groove. And when you're in a good groove, you want to try to continue that. And, we've just been playing good ball, from 1 to 15. We're defending. We're sharing the ball offensively. We're moving. We're just in a good pace and a good space. And we want to try to continue that on Wednesday.
LeBron, how would you describe the leadership that Dwyane brings to the second?
He's ran a franchise before. He's ran units before. There's not one situation that he hasn't been in. So it's a luxury for our team to be able to have him to come off our bench and be able to lead that group. And the way he's playing right now is just in a great groove. And me, you guys know me. I'm extremely happy to have him.
You guys have won 7 straight during the streak on the road. You're 9-3 overall. What stands out to you about that mentality when you guys are away?
You got to be a road warriors, and when you hit the road, it's going to be tough. You're going to have the adversity of the fans and the crowd, and the team is always, pretty much plays, a lot better, on their home floor. So, for us to have, playing the way we've been playing on the road as of late, lets us know that we're playing good ball, and we want to try to continue that.
Since you've been in the league, the Bulls have been pretty much a contender every year. Is it strange not to see them with a fighter's punch on a nightly basis?
To be honest, that's not even my focus. My focus right now is how we can continue to get better. We didn't start the season off the way we wanted to, and right now we're in a good groove. So, that's where my focus is, and that's all I can give my energy and effort to right now.
Are you ahead of the pace right now than you expected to be on?
With our team?
Yeah.
Well, we got a few, we got 4 guys that's been, that could be rotational players. Obviously, with Tristan and Shump, that's been a rotation player for us. And then, D-Rose started for us early in the season, and our all-star, point guard hasn't played this year. We're where we want to be today, and that's all we can focus on. And tomorrow's another day for us to get better. And then Wednesday, we have another opponent coming into our building. So, we're where we want to be right now.
Did you notice Scotty and Horace sitting there watching you?
Yeah, I paid my respects to them before the game. I grew up watching those guys. They're the OGs, and like I said, I grew up watching Scotty. I grew up watching Horace, and seeing the things that they did on a nightly basis. I wanted to always, be on the floor. I wish, as a kid, I was like, I wish I can get out there and play with those guys someday.
What was the exchange you had with Scotty as you had that finish and you looked over at him?
Well, it was a chain of plays that happened. Someone shot a 3 for our team and it hit the rim, but their scores table never reset the shot clock. And when I got the ball, I had to shoot a bad shot, and I don't like shooting bad shots. So, he heard me say to the ref that I had to, shoot a 4th shot because they didn't reset the shot clock. And the very next play, I was able to get into the lane and get an and one finish with the left hand. And I looked over and said, those are the type of shots I like to take. And it was a fun exchange, with Scotty there at that point.
Last one.
Did you see the streak coming before it started?
No. I saw. I can't say this. No, I'm not Nostradamus. So I did not see the streak. But in the Houston game, I seen the way we played in that game, and I said if we can build off that game, then we can kind of turn the things around. And that was a great road trip for us. That was the Houston, Dallas, New York, Charlotte trip, and You know, we kind of put it on after we lost that game in Houston. We was like, listen, we need to go 3-0 for the rest of this trip to kind of reshape the season, and you know, we did that.
There was one play where I think you found Korver in the corner, and you were looking at the top first. Then you've always had the vision. I'm just wondering, did that grow as the career went along, or do you always see the court like that?
Well, I've always had the vision since I was a kid, and you know, getting my teammates involved has always been something that I kind of. That's the best play for me. That's what I get excited about, to see my guys get open looks. And then, you know, as a professional, you know, you got to go through the plays and learn likes and pros and cons of your teammates, and then you know where your guys are going to be. You know, guys are going to be in their specific spot, and you just try to put the ball on time, on target where they are, and trust that they're going to make it, which I believe in all my teammates.
When do you know to kind of be an aggressive scorer? When do you know to be more of a playmaker? It looked like tonight you had the scoring hat on.
Yeah, I've been in a groove lately, so I'm in the scoring hat right now. You know, we joked out the game. Channing told me, all right, next game I can get back to passing. But I'm just in a good groove. So just taking my opportunities as they come. And, you know, and when I get opportunities, I'm in the post, I go one-on-one. But I'm always a threat to pass the ball. You know, whenever Cal's out there and LeBron's out there and those guys, I'm always a threat to pass. But it helps me because I'm out there with those guys. So sometimes I have opportunities to be aggressive and the defense don't come. And you know, just take my man one-on-one and make a play and make a shot.
Dwyane, this is your home, obviously. What kind of motivation did you have tonight?
None. Nothing extra. You know, we just want to continue to keep playing well. Of course, you know, you always want to play well. I always, my whole career, want to play well here. I've failed a lot of times and I succeeded some. So, you know, this was a good one to come here for me and play well, but our team more so anything. So, no statements, no storylines, nothing to it.
Did you get any kind of looks, shots that you hadn't gotten in a couple of years?
I mean, I'm getting a lot of space to do stuff, you know, to kind of work. And I think I think I had it at the top of the key, and I drove between my legs slow about 6 times, and it was no help. So just, you know, kind of that is what, you know, they can't, like I said, they're not coming off LeBron, they're not coming off Cal, they're not coming off Channing. So to give myself an opportunity to kind of have the open floor and be able to attack without, you know, seeing so many double teams.
The fact that you have talent around you helps your game more now than ever?
Well, I've played with a lot of talent. You know, it's just it's the quality of here. You know, because I think anybody on that court can explode and have a 20-point game that's out there at all times. So right now I'm the beneficiary of it, but we have multiple guys that can do that, and that has done it. This year, you know, right now it's just today was my day.
Dwyane, you've known and played with LeBron for a long time. Does it amaze you at all the level that he's still able to get to? I mean, he's still better than everybody.
Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, consistently he's just dominant. And when he feels like it, when he he gets angry, he feels like putting that shoulder down, there's nobody that can stop him. He's shooting the 3-ball amazing. You know, his ability to pass the ball always amazes guys. You know, he jumps in the air. And he may look one way or two way and pass it the third way. Like, not too many guys doing that. So definitely, he's amazing.
You had a couple of these point-a-minute nights here last season, you know, where you also said you had to pick your spots to do that. How quickly do you know you kind of have, like, 25-year-old Dwyane Wade scoring nights as opposed to maybe 35-year-old Dwyane Wade?
I feel it pretty quickly. Like I said, I mean, the one thing that's been great this year is obviously of late we've been winning, but, you know, coaches has given us a lot of, you know, days off and off our legs, and that helps. You know, you feel fresher when you come into the game, and so I've been feeling that of late. And the times where I'm not and I don't feel it, I got great guys on the other side of me that I can become a passer, you know, that night. So that's the luxury of being on this team. Well, I wanted to be on this team, and I felt it was the right place for me.
Did anything impress you about the Bulls tonight?
Say it again.
Anything impressed you about the Bulls?
I mean, you know, as I said in Chicago, when they played us in Cleveland, you know, I just love the way they just play hard, man. You know, they're trying to build something here. You know, they're trying to, you know, offensively they moving bodies, they moving the ball. I mean, if you've seen LeBron came out early, they get you tired the way they move. You know, so they're building a culture over there, and you know, I love to see it. Those young guys is playing, they're enjoying the game. It sucks to lose, but you know, they continue to keep playing that way. Eventually, they'll take steps in the right direction.
Earlier in the year when you guys were struggling way off this portion of the season's kind of we're past these struggles. Now let's move on to the next stage.
Yeah.
Could you envision this would be the next stage?
No. No, no way. I mean, I didn't think we was going to win 12 straight. But you can. I think it was at some point in there when we were struggling where we kind of talked about we lost, but we see the change coming. We can see it on the court. It didn't translate into a win. And then we had another one in Houston where we seen it, and we didn't get that win, but we felt it. We felt we was on the verge of becoming a better team, and then from there, here we go. So it's been a great 12 games that we've won, and we want to continue. We want to continue to take care of business, and knock on wood, we can have we stay injury free during this process and get other guys back. It's gonna make us a better team.
You guys obviously looked for you in the third quarter. Was that by design, or did it just develop?
Yeah, I think Ty wanted to come to me the first couple plays, and just wanted me to be aggressive. I came out was that in the third quarter, and then just got a lot of really good looks and had a good rhythm.
You got to be pleased with the balance of your game right now. A lot of outside, obviously, but a lot of inside too. No?
Yeah, and just really taking what the defense gives me. We have a lot of guys that are going to get opportunities out there. The second unit again was great tonight. Led, I thought, by Dwyane, who was awesome. And I think 40-plus points from them tonight. So, again, and like I said, they've been great for us.
There's been so many aspects to the streak, but what specifically has Wade added to the success you guys have had?
Oh, he's just been so consistent for us over the streak, and especially in that second unit, giving us a real sense of leadership. And, he's just has us playing at a great pace. And, whether Bron's in there or not, they really know what they can get out of each other out there, and they've gotten us back into and gotten the lead up for us in a number of these games over this 12-game winning streak.
You guys really haven't had those lulls that you were kind of dogging you at the beginning. What do you think? Do you have any idea why?
Just, I would say, consistent effort over a 48-minute span. I think early on I was talking about we had put together really good quarters, but we hadn't put together a full game of sustained effort, and I think that's showing right now.
You guys are 12-0 when you win the first quarter, much like last year. Do you see a correlation?
Yeah, we're just so much better when we get off to a good start. I think the same can be said for the third quarter as well. I mean, there are so many times where, D. Wade said it, I think, a few weeks back that, we would like to, have the starting unit get mad at us for losing the lead. So I think we've done a better job of coming out of games and starting games the right way, even though tonight we're a little sloppy to start. But, after that first 6 minutes, we thought we played well.
Just, figuring it out. I think the guys deserve a lot of credit for putting the work in, and been a lot of different lineup changes, guys getting in better shape, guys continue to put the work in. So I just think that from the way we started to where we're at now, I just think the guys are in a better place, and it's just good to see. I think they're having fun, enjoying playing basketball.
You were with, I think, a different location tonight. Ross was out first.
He got tired. Yeah.
That's not like an answer to the whole idea of jumping up the game.
Yeah, but he got a little tired. But we talked about playing him at the 5, him and Jeff at the 5 with that second unit also a little bit, because we didn't know Channing can go. But Channing came out and played, so he was good. But just a total team effort. Thought Kevin got going in the third quarter. D-Wade was great. Bron got going in the fourth quarter. So just, a total team effort. Guys just, playing well right now.
In what ways does Wade deserve credit for the streak?
A lot of credit. First, just to, say being a future Hall of Famer and say he wants to come off the bench. That was the first step. And then just, kind of seeing who fits together, who plays well together, and getting that second unit intact, which has been great all season. And, that's kind of his unit. He kind of runs and controls that unit, so he's more comfortable having the ball in his hands.
Are you farther along right now than you thought you guys would be at this point?
Just, tough, not having, our first or second point guard playing. And, Jose Calderon stepping has done a great job of just, keeping us steady, making open shots, not having Bron, handle the ball as much. So, just not having our first 2 point guards and just trying to figure it out, and then, inserting Jose, who's done a great job for us, and having Shump in there for those first 4 or 5 was good for us. So, the guys were just picking it up, and, we played a different style of basketball than we're accustomed to playing, but we're figuring it out.
It wasn't that long ago, I felt like we were saying what's wrong with the Cavs. Are you surprised at how fast it turned?
No, we got a lot of talent over here. So, like I said, I always tell our Dan and Kobe did a good job of, getting us guys, a lot of talent, can do multiple things. But, with D-Rose and, Isaiah out and Shump and Tristan, it's just been, tough just trying to juggle lineups. But like I said, they figured it out, and they're putting in the work to get in shape, to, start making shots. And our coaching staff has been great. We've been in extra work, watching film, trying to get the guys to learn plays, different positions. So the coaching staff has been great also. So just got to keep it going.
Why do you think you've been able to keep their attention? That was always a problem with this team. In this game where they would really struggle.
I think the new pieces. I think Jeff and Crowder, Jose, D-Wade, just having new pieces and not going through what we usually go through the last 3 years has been different for us. And I think Isaiah over there, he's been big. Just his energy on the bench of cheering and getting on guys when they're not doing the right thing. It's just a whole new feel.
Coming back?
Isaiah? I don't know.
Did you notice anything out of Wade tonight being back in Chicago? Any type of step or anything like that?
He wanted to play well, and coming back home, he's from Chicago, and his family's here, friends are here, and he wanted to play well, and he did. He gave us a great boost when Braun went out, just coming in early in the first quarter, just giving us a spark.
It's hard to compare. Is this the best LeBron that you've seen? I mean, the efficiency's ridiculous right now. He's shooting 58 and 42 and all that.
I've seen a lot of great Braun, so I don't know. For and against.
Obviously, defensively, I thought you guys really guarded the three-point line tonight. You talked about it. It's easier said than done. What has to take place to get out to shooters?
Just effort, plain and simple. Effort to force them off the line and make them try to drive in the lane, put it on the floor, and then we scramble, rotate, and communicate on defense. And I think we did a good job of that tonight.
And then, obviously, led by the second unit, I thought the ball movement tonight was terrific, didn't you think?
Led by us? You can say that. But I think it was overall a team effort. We started off a little lackadaisical, but, we got the energy throughout the end of the first quarter and continued to build off that throughout the game.
It seems like you guys are really continuing to get better reading off each other, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it take time, but, it took a few games to understand. There's a lot of new faces, but, we're coming along. We just got to continue to build off these last couple of wins and continue to move forward and look forward to the next game.
Ever had a 12-game winning streak in your career?
Close. Yeah. Twice at Georgetown. I had 2 11-game winning streaks, never 12. So I'm enjoying this ride. I'm enjoying the process.
But yet you guys aren't counting them down. It's just another night at the office.
One game at a time. One game at a time. We can't continue to look at those games. We know we did. So we just got to continue to build off these wins, continue to focus on what we can control and focus on the effort and the energy and just go out there and execute.
I'd ask Kevin about this. When you guys win the first quarter, you're 12-0. Did you see a correlation there?
I didn't even know that.
That's what we're here for.
Well, we're just trying to win the whole game. But you guys have all the stats.
But good starts are important, though, right?
Yeah, it is very important, especially on the road. So we got to continue to win the first quarter.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
No problem.